Now, only Jesus can morph into two other people. I can't do that, and I'm not trying to change my gender. But again, you don't understand that either, do you? Neither did Peter, James, and John, who saw it. They leaned to their own understanding, meaning they thought it was Moses or Elijah. It was not. It was not. Now, we, by the way, we can't morph into other creatures because we're not following God. And again, I'm not ever going to have a sex change either. So you might have a sex change for Poe, but I wouldn't. Speak for yourself. Anyway, some people just make shit up out of their own sick mind, and you can't do nothing about it. But again, if you say it's fictional like SVU, that's different. Like I do with my stepdaughter and stuff like that. I'm making something up that never happened. But you don't know nothing about it. If you did, like my ex-wife, you would call the police that night. You don't wait 20 days or 40 days or a whole year before you call the cops on your husband if you touched your little girl or not. People don't normally do that, especially if the guy moved back to base. You know, right? They would call the cops on you that night. So, you're making me make up a story about that where my ex-wife don't even want to hear the story or doesn't like the story at all. Though I keep telling you with her it's made up. Anyway, it's never happened. So there shouldn't be a problem there. And, only Jesus morphed before and after the cross. Why do you think they didn't recognize him when he first appeared? The men, you know what I mean? In the country, right? So, what happened though, to where when he finally appeared to the 10, right, they finally fully recognized him. And usually, if an author is writing the book, like Mark himself, right, he was probably the person with Cleopas to begin with, right? But neither him nor Cleopas recognized Jesus as Jesus. Why is that, right? You don't ask these questions because you don't want to know the answer. What, was he so wounded they didn't recognize him until the end of the conversation? Or was it like in the movie Beetlejuice, where they're withholding from seeing him because the living can't see the dead? And it took them time to recognize Jesus as Jesus for some reason. I don't know. But, whatever reason, it took till the end of the conversation when he broke the bread and disappeared in front of them again when they knew it was Jesus, right? But at the same time, as soon as they knew it was Jesus, he also disappeared from their sight again, right? And then when he appeared to the 10, He was already in the room with them, right? After they closed the door. And did he just walk in as they walked in earlier? And when one of them opened the door, was he there the whole time? And they just knew he was dead. Because only the living won't see the dead. You know what I mean? Yet our population is 7 billion in under 100 years, right? We've grown that fast. And that's weird too. That's weird too. If people are dying, I don't know.